US Republicans have been making their case in support of their call for President Biden to face impeachment. James Matthews has the details.
We've been hearing much of what we've heard over the past 18 months, and that's how long Republicans have been looking into Joe Biden's business dealings in relation to his son, with a fine-tooth comb, because they can. A number of committees have come together today into this House Oversight Committee, and they began the day saying that they would present the evidence, educate the American people about where Biden had gone wrong. That was big talk from the chairman, Jim Comer, there. His difficulty and his weakness, and the weakness of Republicans, is that they don't have the hard evidence to back up these extremely serious claims. There is no first-hand witness account. There is no paper trail that connects Joe Biden to corrupt dealings, to this accusation that he abused his office of vice president to manipulate governments when his son Hunter was doing business with the likes of China, Romania, Ukraine, and so on. The accusation is that Joe Biden participated in phone calls and made decisions for the benefit of his son's business ventures. So the weakness is a lack of evidence if they are trying to pull together articles of impeachment, which practically this is a stage that they are at to proceed with impeachment charges. We seem a long way short of that right now. Democrats pointing to a lack of evidence, also pointing to the fact that the US government is 2 days short of a potential shutdown, and that the Republican committee, the Republican Party at large, is obsessed with pursuing Joe Biden. The beauty for Republicans, of course, is the political fallout from this. This does rather orientate the public gaze towards the suggestion of corruption around the Biden family, which distracts, of course, from the legal travails of his opposite number as things stand. Donald Trump, who, of course, is facing a number of criminal trials. So as a campaign strategy, you can see why it's working for the Republicans to prolong this investigation today and prolong it towards the November 2024 election.
And we're going to take you live now to Phoenix, Arizona, where President Joe Biden is speaking on that matter.
We know the MAGA extremists have already proven they won't. Madeleine Albright wrote a book, former Secretary of State, saying we're the essential nation. We are, and I think you've sensed it abroad, Cindy, haven't you? Any room I walk in, and no matter what heads of state I'm with, everything stops. Not because of Joe Biden, but because I'm President of the United States of America. We are the essential nation. We are the essential nation. The rest of the world is looking. So we have to stand up for our Constitution, our institutions of democracy, because MAGA extremists have made it clear they're not going to. History's watching. The world is watching. And most important, our children and grandchildren will hold us responsible. So let me close with this. In 3 years, we'll commemorate the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. A moment not only about our past, celebrating all we've done, but a moment about the future, but all we can be, still be. Imagine that moment and ask, what do we want to be? Now's our time to continue to choose and secure a sacred cause of the American democracy. I know we can meet this moment. John knew we could meet this moment. He believed, as so many patriots before him did, the character, destiny, in our own lives, in the life of this nation. He believed in us. That's what we see in the McCain Institute and Library, and every day places across America doing extraordinary things. And remember that the soul of America depends on the souls of all Americans. How we choose to see our nation, how we choose to see ourselves, how we choose to lead, not only by the example of our power, but by the power of our example. So let's never quit. Let's never hide from history. Let's make history. If we do that, we'll have done our duty to our country and to each other. Future generations will say, we kept the faith.